Thanks for joining us. Tonight, we'll be talking about the difference between similarly priced spiced and white rum. First off, we have Black Bell. This stuff retails for about $13. Next, we have the classic Bacardi Superior. This stuff costs around $15. Black Bell is prepared and bottled by De Leon Importers Ltd. In Miraloma, California. This stuff is 80 proof, which means it's 40% alcohol, and this is of the spiced variety. Ingredients include spice, caramel color, and other natural flavors. Bacardi Superior is made in Puerto Rico. It's produced by the Bacardi Corporation in Catania, Puerto Rico. This stuff is 80 proof, and this is of the white variety. At the bottle of Black Bell, we see a very elegant label here. It says Black Bell Spiced Rum, Origin of Caribbean. I'm not sure that's correct English, but that's alright. By the way, Black Bell appears to be a store brand made exclusively and distributed by Ralph's, also known as Kroger in some places. So it doesn't say Kroger, and it doesn't, there's no indication that's a store brand, but that is what my research has come to tell me. But the label itself is beautiful. It's very elegant. This Black Bell portion looks nice. The actual diving bell is excellent. And on the back, this has a very nice, well-written label. It tells you a little bit about the history of diving bells in the old days. And it's pretty interesting, because generally a lot of bottles don't have a nice story. And this one has something you can read and something you can look at, which is pretty nice. The cap, however, is plastic, which is generally a sign of lower quality or lower cost anyways alcohols. Plastic is nothing wrong with it, but it's just it's plastic. But overall, this is a very elegant, nice looking bottle here. The Black Bell has an interesting bottle shape. It kind of does look like a bell, to be honest, but what I'm most interested in here is this very, very thick bottom portion. Now this is 750 milliliters, so they're not scamming you out. It's just interesting how that it's such a dramatic, such a significant space between the alcohol and the bottom of the bottle. And it's not even recessed much at all, just a little bit. So I'm not sure what the reason is for this huge thing there, but it's interesting. We can talk about the Bacardi bottle. It's definitely a lot taller than the Black Bell, as you can see from our comparison here. It's significantly taller and thinner, but it does hold the same volume, so who cares? Anyhow, the label is nice. It's very pretty. It's got a bat on it, and it's got this nice family crest sort of thing going on here, which is very, very pretty. Down here you have this nice little seal sort of thing, which says it's made in Puerto Rico, and some other Spanish stuff. Looking on the side, there's actually a little bit of a story here. Not as much as Black Bell, but it says it's aged for a minimum of 1 year in white oak barrels, yada yada yada. On the back, it's pretty nice. It's not so much a story as a description of the alcohol. It says it's a good light tasting rum for mixing, whereas Black Bell gives you a story about diving bells. Overall, I think it's a nice looking bottle. If you have these on your shelf, I would go for Black Bell just for the unique elegance of that diving bell situation. Starting off with the Black Bell here, as you can see, it's definitely a dark color, as you know. It smells pretty good, and let's see how it tastes. You can definitely taste the spice in this one. I'm not sure what kind of spice it is, but there's definitely, it's called spiced rum for a reason, right? So there's definitely a bit of spice. This Black Bell, it's not too harsh. I don't feel too much rubbing alcohol, which is good. That's something you generally don't like and don't want, is that rubbing alcohol feel. got a good taste. So here we have the Bacardi Superior white rum. Now this is unspiced, obviously, and I expect this to be superior to the Black Bell due to, if nothing else, to the price. Bacardi is about $15, while Black Bell is what, $13. So it should be at least $2 better than Black Bell. Let's find out. So there's definitely no spice taste. It's more, how do you say it? It's got a little bit more of a burn, a rubbing alcohol burn, which I personally don't like. Some people may, but in my personal opinion, a superior alcohol has less of a burn. In terms of taste and I guess you call it tummy feel, the Black Bell is actually superior here. So in comparing white versus black spiced rum, the spiced rum definitely has a spiced flavor. I can't exactly tell what kind of spice it is, but there's definitely a flavor there that is entirely different than the white rum. Comparing these two with each other, due to the fact that Black Bell has less of a burn, goes down smoother, and doesn't have an aftertaste, definitely I give this one the win as opposed to Bacardi, which may upset some people because Bacardi, as I said, is an established brand. It's been around since 1862, and people have been using it for 150 years. Black Bell is just a store brand, but I find Black Bell to be superior in almost every way, as opposed to Bacardi, which says it's superior, but in my opinion, Black Bell takes the cake. So, thank you for watching my review of black versus white rum. Stay tuned for more wonderful alcohol reviews. This is Dave, and I will see you in the next video.